when you're born, usually you're born into a dynasty or an empire, right? I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one.
Like Tupac, picture me rolling. They call me big headed, they say my shit swollen. Tried to break me down, but that ain't for folding. Can't walk right past, I just be posing. This is my year, I already told them. Laughing at me, think I am joking. Bringing destruction, I call it erosion. Sleeping on lean, better stop dosing. Demeanor so cold, I leave them frozen. All in my business, that's where they nose been. I just sit back, I let them loathe me, fuck them real smartly. I call it Trojan, if they ask you to me, I throw them lotion, it's a classic to me. I call it Novus, riding my wave, I'm in the ocean, back on the dock. That's where your boat been, put the pedal to the metal, they call that motion. Tick-tock goes the clock, cause Link came to win. Right because they under the bridge, where the trolls been. I ain't done you, but I'm ready for these lions, throw me in. I be a fish without fins, but I'm still gonna swim. Got 5 kids to feed, best believe I'm gonna fin. Trying to make me fold, best believe I won't bend. If you're hating, still offend, thanks for listening.
How you feel?
Feeling too good, man. This nigga out here disrespecting motherfucking L's.
Disrespecting the L's, huh?
Yes.
Baby. Do your thing.
So let's.
Like Tupac, picture me rolling. They call me Big EJ, I ain't on no whole shit. Just like I'm Scarface, I need a whole brick. Lean Baltimore, these hoes be on some bullshit. Try to break you down, but you ain't for folding. Soon as you call that Glock 40, I'm holding. It's an explosion, blow you like Iraq. Free fat back, you trying to give some of that time back. Lean Baltimore, these bitches ain't ready for combat. This is construction, but we don't need no hard hat. Yeah, I'm on another level. I spit fire like the fucking devil. Burn you niggas, you gon' need a shovel. Please, nigga, pray to God. Me and Lean, yeah, we going hard. We don't fuck with fake ass niggas and weak bras like Tupac. Picture me thuggin', I come through your block, that chopper get the bussin'. We keep it G-code, you niggas frontin'. Niggas get killed every day, yo, it's nothing.
You wanna be successful? You wanna be like Trump? Gimme, push, step, crush. That's how it all is. I mean, if this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about it, and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like that. And it needs to be the black kids. If there's a white person who got money, then you need to help them. He need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it needs to be real. And it need to be before we all die, and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's gonna be too late, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when you gotta pay your own karma. And that's when God make you punish. When God punishes you. Because I feel like, there's too much money here. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic, that's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1,000,000 billion and then there's people starving. There's no way.
Welcome to the show. How is my sound? We're rocking without headphones.
Trying something new. Hopefully it's coming through.
How is the sound? Is there an echo? Can you hear us both? Your eyes do not deceive you. Do not adjust your television set.
It's real. It's happening. Real time.
Live without fear, baby. All day, live without fear. Yo, what is up? This is a very special Baltimore edition. Please press 1 if the sound is good. If the sound is jacked up in any kind of way, press 2.
Please. Just so we know.
It's me and Jack. We are in the DMV. We are in West Baltimore right now. That's right. He is in Casa de Barnabas. Casa de Midlife Bro Logic News Networks. This is real. This is happening. I feel like you need to be more in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Centered more. Yeah.
Do that a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't hear Jack.
Can't hear Jack.
Okay. How about now?
I don't talk very loud and I don't say an awful lot, but sometimes I can be heard. Hopefully it's a little better now. If not, it's just your show. That's what we're about anyway. I'm just here to support Midlife Bro Logic. Midlife came through. Oh.
Thanks. Thanks for that, Jack. Because of you, she's not going to give me a hard time, and I certainly appreciate it. So today is a very special episode. Again, if you can't hear me, please let me know. If you can't hear Jack, please let me know. We're working off this one microphone system.
Trying to figure it out. ML,
Midlife Bro Logic News Network's studios, West Baltimore, as we are. It's a very special night. We're living without fear. We're getting to know each other. We're talking about life's trials and tribulations. We're helping each other through as men, working together, right? That's what we're doing. Also, it's a very special night in that we just had a meal. I cooked for the spiritual guru, a.k.a. YouTube prophet, and I took a picture of it. Of course, Jack is a vegan.
Yeah.
Not a vegetarian, so no cheese or eggs, people, but a vegan. What do you think I cooked him? I'll show you a picture. Boom! Tofu, rice, fermented, what is that? Black beans and hoisin sauce with green onions. We had a salad too, but I didn't take a picture of it. Salad was pretty good.
Pretty amazing.
Salad was pretty good. So I cooked for your boy. I cooked for the one true prophet of YouTube. Here he is. And we have big plans. I actually started a loaf of bread in the bread machine. It's going to be ready. I think it just beeped. So we're going to break bread. I'm going to break it out. We're going to eat on camera. And then we said maybe not, but it's fresh. We have to, right? We're going to break bread.
Absolutely.
Butter or extra virgin olive oil, maybe both. I don't know. Also, we're in Baltimore. We're in West Baltimore. We're 5 minutes from Camden Yards. We're going to catch a game tonight if the donos get up.
That's what we're looking at.
We can pick out the seats.
Yeah.
Seats are $15. I got to take a lift over there. It's another $20, So we got to get the donos up. All donos will go to $, Live Without Fear to Jack Talcott, because being a guru ain't free. Even though he doesn't want to be a wage slave and hates money, we still need some for the time being. And we want to go see an Orioles game tonight together. And yes, we will live stream a bit of it, just to prove that we got there. If anyone wants to come on the panel, you got to crack $100. That's the deal.
That's doable.
That's doable.
One person could knock that out quick.
How long is the gay speed date going to last? We're not sure.
Right.
It's going pretty well. It's going
been
pretty
going
well. It's going well.
Yeah.
And for those of you who didn't know, I did cook for him. In case you're late, we cooked tofu, and I know Provo probably has something to say about estrogen levels, but we did it. We did the tofu. There it is. That's what's up. Okay, so I am going to go get the loaf of bread out of the bread machine, and I'll pass it off to you, Jack. Does that sound good?
All right.
You got it under control here?
Yeah, I can shoot the breeze for a few minutes.
Okay. You want to
take your seat?
Yeah, go ahead. Take a seat.
Take the seat. I'm going to sit in the control room and here. Now it's official. Jack.
The water bottle? Don't want knock the water over what I do.
Jack Talcott has officially taken over Midlife Bro Logic. The evidence is here. He doesn't know he's not going to get his seat back. Jack Talcott has officially. Whoa. What was that? Holy cows. I don't know. Hey, this was kind of impromptu, kind of spur of the moment, but in the end, it really wasn't. I mean, it seems inevitable. If I'm going to drive across the country, I intend to meet some cool friends. And Barney surprised me. Our friend Midlife Bro Logic, man, he's a man of many talents. Just sitting behind the screen, you don't see it all. But he was kind enough to expose some of the behind the scenes magic behind here. So that's kind of where we're at. And, Jeeps, it seemed like a pretty decent idea. $100 to open up the panel, share time with the two of us. But in our plans, we're probably going to go enjoy a baseball game. I haven't done anything like that in years. And, you can't always be focused on the mission. That's something I've been learning. I am focused on the mission of peace and reform and making a better world. Those are no joke to me. That is my mission, and that's the path I'm living. But in between, it's important for all of us, whatever path we're on, whatever goal we're directed at, whatever mission we're on. I found it is important for us to chill, to take a little time once in a while, just to give a little bit of self-love, self-care, allow yourself to decompress and detach and just to be. So finding the time and the ability to be here with a friend today, man, that makes my heart sing, makes my heart sing a little bit, because that's what I'm really about. The best way I found to refresh, to refuel my spirit, my life, it really is. It's with connecting with other human beings who give a shit, right? And I think Barney gives a shit. He's pretty in tune with the ways, the current news, the current happenings. That's why this is one of my favorite channels to go to. Find out what's up in the news and what's up in the current happenings. That's what the Midlife Pro Logic shares. Oh yeah, I did not post the link. There is a GoFundMe out there that was originated last night. And Radio Guru, that's not actually an accurate representation, but you can laugh at whatever you want. I know you find joy laughing at me. You're one of the many who has. So for those of you who enjoy laughing at me, keep laughing. I think it's fine, because the future is where it's going to be. And where I'm at, it kind of fuels me. For those of you who are listening, I'd kind of changing the topic here, but you ever had someone just laugh at you, right? Really calling you out, betting against you, sure that you're going to fail, sure that you're going to fall on your face. Holy cows. I got like lines of people doing that with me. I could probably fill half a stadium with people who were betting against me. But you know what? It used to bother me. Not so much anymore. Now it's fuel. Now it's fuel to the fire. The idea on that GoFundMe, the idea on the comments, I shouldn't even be messing with this. I need an RV to ban all secrets. No, that's not real. That's not true. You're not accurate. What I'm hoping to find is some security, some shelter, a place where I can stay and actually not worry about where am I going to sleep for the next few days. I haven't had to get too stressed out about that for a while, because God is in my corner. I've been planning and working hard and saving my whole life, and guess what? There was a benefit to doing that. It allows me to be at peace, even though the things that I used to have are no longer there. We got Midlife coming back. His arms are full. He's truly an incredible host. I couldn't have been more pleased. Here, let me get out of your way.
No, actually, yeah. Let's switch so I can do this. So there's a problem, right?
Uh-oh.
There's a problem. The problem is Flow State just does everything better, right?
No.
And I'm getting Flow State sloppy seconds. Okay. Flow State did it first. He had the, IRL interview. It broke the internet. And, how do you follow up?
No.
How do you beat Flow State, right? All the women love him. All the fans adore him. Yeah. And I just got jacked. I got Flow State's sloppy seconds. So I got to up the game. This one goes out to you, Flow State. Did you bake, Jack, fresh baked bread?
He most certainly did not.
Huh?
No.
Flow State?
No.
Read it and weep. 2-pound loaf. This might be the best bread I've ever made. Oh, here we go. This is hot. This is hot. right? I mean, this is real. This is happening. We're getting down with the basic white bread is what we're calling this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to have some bread from the bread machine.
Mhm.
And then we're going to have, we've got our salt and pepper. Coarse kosher ground salt and pepper. Of course, we have a pepper mill. We're not freaking animals, right? We might be poor, but we're not, you know. And we have a little bit of butter. We do have some olive oil. Maybe not the best olive oil, but it is extra virgin. It's not adulterated with sunflower oil, unlike some brands that we saw. So that's what I got. Let me just, breaking bread with midlife. There you go. Take it away, Jack. I'm going to serve you a slice here.
Dude, fresh made bread.
How does it smell?
It's amazing.
Should we here?
It smells incredible. Oh, look at that.
Look at the steam.
They got to be jealous. You got to be a little bit jealous, missing out on that. But this is hospitality. Flow State never did this for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, fuck Flow State. Fuck him.
Exactly.
I mean, did he even give you a fucking cigarette?
No.
Probably not. See? Son of a bitch. Probably smokes Newports and wouldn't even get you one. Son of a bitch.
I wouldn't have smoked it anyway. But
look at this. All right. Okay, so what did we what's the talk? What's the lesson? What's happening today, Jack? Go ahead.
Well, that's a good question. Today has been an interesting break for me because my mind has not been as focused on what's the next step. What am I going to do? My mind has been kind of enjoying the fellowship in the company. It's been a nice break.
I mean, I sound like a bad influence, right? Should we talk about bad influences, Jack? People who get you. It sounds like this whole lesson now is people who take you off your purpose.
Oh,
can everyone hear me? This reminds me of the squirrel and the grasshopper. Do you know that story?
No.
The squirrel intelligently was collecting nuts for winter. It's collecting nuts because if you don't collect nuts, then you're going to starve in the winter because there's snow everywhere, right? And the grasshopper was saying, yo, squirrel, let's play. Let's go play, right? And the squirrel's like, no, I got to do the grasshoppers. So I got to do I got to get the nuts. So the grasshopper played and was trying to take the squirrel off his purpose. And in the end, well, I guess this isn't pertinent to what we're saying, but in the end, the grasshopper almost starved to death, but then the squirrel had to give him nuts in the wintertime. But okay, so that didn't really land right. But the thing that I'm really thinking of is, am I taking you off of your purpose? Am I a distraction that furthers violence and death throughout the world?
It's hard to know. It's hard to know. It all comes down to the facts. We got to look at the facts and look at the results. And that's where we learn. What are the effects? What are the consequences of our choices? You don't always know. Sometimes we just go through making the choices we can based on what we can know. Oh my goodness.
All right, here you go. Do you want oil or butter or both?
No, I just want a piece.
Just bread?
Yeah. Thank you. Oops.
Oh, here.
Shit. Thank you.
All right, there it is. Show's over. We're going to go see the Orioles tonight versus the Yankees. Get those donos in. We're e-begging today. I don't know, Jack. I've never worked with you. I feel like you're the guru. I feel like I'm taking you off of your purpose. I feel like I'm showing you the good life. I feel like I'm a distraction who, I don't know, maybe I'm bad. Am I bad?
No, you're you. And you're not bad. You're great.
What's the right amount of non-work someone should do?
Non-work?
Yeah, like today you said
Took off.
that you're taking off. Like, what's the right amount? Should I get another plate, or do you want to use this?
No, I'm actually full. That was a lot of food.
You're good?
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You're showing him the midlife, not the good life, CCD says.
Do we have any good comments? How much are tickets? Starting price $15 for tickets. $15 for the worst tickets ever. But they don't get you on the tickets, right? They get you on the refreshments. Do you want us to have refreshments? Do you want us to have good tickets? Plus, we have to get a lift there. What's up? I don't know, Jack. Take it away.
Well, that question. How long is enough? How long is enough to stay focused? How long is enough to stay driven? How long is enough to stay relaxed, right? Everything in life, it comes and goes. And the key is finding moderation and finding adaptability and finding what's appropriate for the time. So today, I think it is appropriate. Hang out and chill out with you and let the future unwind itself, because that's what we're going to do. Admittedly, I was looking at some of the chat, and apparently Tarek has found a way out of following through with a contribution he said he was going to offer me. But that's fine. I'm not going to hold it over his head, but
you just did.
Well, I'm pointing out the fact that he said he'd do something and then he changed his mind and he wants to extort control. So I don't care one way or the other. Not anymore.
Why do people do that? They want to control you?
Yep.
They want to act like they have something you want, money, so you can act a certain way.
Yep.
So they can exert their power over you. And why do people want to control others, I guess?
They're insecure. They're
insecure?
Yeah. They're comfortable with their fears. So they feel comfortable trying to control other people rather than going inside and facing the source of their fears. I've been dealing with these patterns for quite a while now. Lots of people do that. People are crazy. That's what I've come to know. And in the past, I let the crazy people drive me crazy. And I'd get mad and I'd yell at people and I'd swear at them. But I try not to yell at people as much as I used to. I try not to swear at people as much as I used to. But it really does kind of blow my mind how many people want to try and control me. And I know I'm not alone. People run around trying to control other people all the time.
I think you make people nervous.
I know I do.
With your live without fear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even I want to control you. I was trying to control you earlier.
I know.
Because to find someone to put all their faith in God and just go for it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe people live with not only fear, but regret. How many people out there wish that they were, God, I wish I would have just been like Jack, lived without fear, moved to LA and become a big actor. You know, why did I get that union job?
Right.
It's like Living on a Prayer, that song from Bon Jovi. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it I just heard him talking about it the other day for some reason. And maybe the guy wanted to be a baseball star. But then he got his girlfriend pregnant, and then he had to get a normie job. And then he just dies a little bit inside every day. And when people see you just going for it, living without fear, I mean, it makes me nervous. We talked about this. Even I try to control you. But who am I to control you, Jack? Who am I to control others? Let he who is without sin throw at the first stone. Those who live in glass houses should not throw rocks. Am I really in a position to tell a grown-ass man what to do with himself? No. No. I mean, we're not related. You're not my children's father. You're not my dad, brother, uncle. You are a friend of mine, a real-life friend at this point. So I do have concerns and thoughts, but really, you're a grown man. So I think, yeah, people see the lack of effort in themselves when they see you. They see the fear within themselves, and it stinks like failure. Maybe am I onto something there?
It is. It makes sense. The behavior is irrational, and the behavior most people exhibit does not make sense. But logically, if you follow the logic, it makes sense. People have been intimidated by me and offended by me because I challenge their beliefs. People want to believe that we have to have fear because that's what the world has taught us. Matter of fact, people grow to love their fears. It becomes their identity. I used to have, my identity was kind of wrapped around my anger, and I didn't realize it. I'd go through the day at work with a big scowl on my face. Why? Because I knew it would keep people the fuck away from me. I didn't want people to talk to me. I didn't want to deal with them. That was kind of a miserable way to live, though. So now I've realized I have consciously and intentionally, I've devoted myself to God. All right. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm still figuring it out myself. But as soon as I did, people stopped understanding me. And so this is where, in my mind, I'm not saying it egoically, but it's supported by the scriptures, tells me I'm on the right path. Because if people want to attack against a guy who just wants to share love, well, that's not my problem. That's Provo's problem. I saw him in the chat, so I called him out. I like what Bro Logic is saying, but I hate the fact that he eats while saying it.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I brought it nice. I mean, the bread machine just ended,
dude,
and you have to eat the bread machine bread
when it's fresh,
as soon as it comes out.
Oh, what a treat!
Because it doesn't have all the fillers and shit in it, and it doesn't last like fake bread. No. All right, let me clean up. I'll be back.
All right. Please and
keep spreading the message.
Oh,
I'll be back.
Thank you. Look at that. See, one thing I will testify honestly about, midlife surely shows genuine hospitality. He certainly shows care and very considerate. And he's a hell of a cook. Seems to know his way around the kitchen and how to put things together. Like today, the tofu meal. I mean, I'm the vegan one. He didn't have to do that, but I don't even know how to cook tofu, so I got an extra bonus, real firsthand lessons here with the talents that have been shared. But this is where I am. I guess this is my life now, kind of coming to the online, this YouTube stuff. I never thought my life would bring me to this, but here we are. And I'm seeing other stars here in the Other stars joining in as well. OTW, blessings to you. I thought I saw, yeah. Zetetic Warrior, man. What a crazy adventure this life is. What a crazy adventure. Because really, how do we know what might or might not happen? How do we know? What? I never even tried their tofu, but I bet it's pretty good. Thanks, Margot. Oh, this live thing here, the YouTube video, yeah. So from my stream over on my channel, I just pinned the link over to Barney's, and I encourage you guys, if you haven't come across Midlife Pro Logic, swing over this way and do the like and the subscribe and share some support. Kind of kind of the idea behind these collaborations in my heart is it's a way for us to grow, right? People who tune in to me may not know everybody else who I tune in, and vice versa. And now when we collaborate, it's a way for us to grow, because we don't know who's out there. We don't know what options are available. Anyone who wishes to help is welcome to please feel free. I could use some help. I'm trying to figure out what to do. How long do I continue? In what direction? This is Miss Margot. This is actually something Barney and I were talking about today too. He pointed that out, and there may be some better deals. I'm going to explore some of those later tonight. I'm not sure. I'm playing the evening out by kind of as it goes. The idea of a long baseball game, I'm not sure how late I'll want to stay, but I do intend to do some more searching on my own as far as what my options are here. But in the bigger picture, I mean, the reason I have been online is just for the goals that I say, right? Veterans for Peace. Maybe you guys who are tuned in here, maybe you don't know a lot of others like me. Maybe you haven't met others like me, but there's a lot like me. A lot of men and women who have become conscious, who have become aware, who have learned about the atrocities of war that are hidden behind the news propaganda. Because the news shows that the war is bad. I mean, it depends on which news you watch, but the purpose of my life is just what I said. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I know that wars can end. I know that even people who have been fighting for years, I know they can get past it. I know they can find ways to bring peace and forgiveness. That's actually the spiritual messages that we're supposed to carry too. All done?
Yeah, you can sit there.
I feel out of place.
I mean, you're the star, you're the talent. I'm kind of the producer. If you want to pass me the water, that would be helpful, though.
Yes.
You're the man of the hour.
Yeah. What are we going to do? What?
I mean, tonight it sounds like you're already trying to get out of baseball.
Not get out of it, but I am thinking ahead because I'm tired. I don't want to be rolling in at midnight.
I mean, you
back
sound
to
like
the hotel.
This is how women talk me out of things.
Probably.
You're planting seeds. Is this what they do at the post office? I'll see you tomorrow. Got a little cough. You're planting seeds.
I used to do that. I used to do that a lot. But no, I'm not faking a sickness or anything. I am honest. I'm tired today.
Okay,
I'm
we
a
don't have to
bit
go to
worn
baseball.
out.
All right, baseball's off. I thought it was a
No,
good
it's
idea.
not.
Off? Okay.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, and I'd love to go hang out in the. It's a beautiful
Camden
day.
Yards.
Camden Yards.
Yep.
It's a beautiful day today. The weather's gorgeous.
It couldn't get any better.
Oh, and hanging out with a buddy, watching a baseball.
It's awesome. I don't even like baseball, but it's
I
fun
don't either. Right. It's something cool to do.
to be around other people.
Mhm.
Maybe you'll suck up some of that energy, some of that goodwill.
It's possible. My next wife is going to the game tonight.
Do you want me to be your wingman? We could do that. I'm a great wingman.
I bet you are. I could use a wingman.
You want to pick up chicks?
Always.
I mean, I am not, obviously.
Right.
But,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
We could, okay.
It's crazy.
Do you want to practice your pickup lines or what do you?
My pickup line is simple.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm Jack Talcott. Don't you know?
That's a good one. I think that's good. That's a great line.
For those who it works with, it works.
I don't know why you hate this. I put this here for you, Jack.
I know.
And you this is a great product.
It is.
It holds your phone. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's metal. It folds. You can take it with you. Jack,
That is pretty special.
try it out, man. See? You need to get one of those. See? Now there's your phone. Now you're ready to go.
Oh, that is my phone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sideways works too.
I saw that. I mean, he's got the gadgets. He's got the toys. He's got shit together, man.
It's called Misplas. You ever heard of that?
That's like the chef's preparation. Is
Yeah.
that right?
It's 3 words. It's French, of course. MISE accent aigu en space place place. Means a place for everything and everything in its place. And that's like in life. I'm always struggling to get my mise en place together in a better way.
It's a good way to live.
Yeah.
I can see that. Because I didn't have those skills. The organization, something that I've been lacking through my life. But I don't let it stop me. I keep going, even though it's a mess, even though it's unorganized. But
women will take you off your purpose, Jack. You mentioned getting comfortable, living a good life with Barney, tofu served up 5-star,
yeah,
fresh bread. I got fresh squeezed lemon juice for you.
dude,
Coffee, tea on tap, Brita filtered water. I mean, I'm living like a king here.
you're gonna make a great wife.
Great. And if you get a woman, you meet her at the Orioles game, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, did you see this?" First off, she's gonna start talking about other baseball players, and you'll be like, "You don't mind that? You don't mind if your girl starts wearing some other man's jersey with his name on it?" Ugh.
She's sleeping in my bed. I don't care.
So no jealousy you have.
No.
I'm Jack Talcott. I have no jealousy. I like that. For me, I don't know. I wouldn't want my woman wearing another man's, and they do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that. Even in NASCAR. Can everyone hear me? When you go to NASCAR, I know what they say about NASCAR. It's rednecks, it's stupid, it's just whatever. Go to a NASCAR race and then complain. You won't, because it's awesome. Okay. But you see these like women, and the first time I went, I didn't understand it. It's like they're wearing NASCAR dudes like sports guys. I'm like, what? And it's so weird. And it's weird to see a man wear another man's name. It's like I'm having like high school flashbacks. Like, oh, did you see Billy and Joanna? Like Joanna's wearing Billy's letter jacket today. It's big talk back then. And it's just weird. So if my woman is listening, don't wear that Bryce Harper baseball jersey anymore. It's hurting my feelings. There we go. You could just wear like, nondescript, Orioles, there's no name on it. There's no name on it. Fucking even Flow State comes and just ruins everything.
I know it. It's his pattern.
Flow State's the kind of guy Flow State. If you had a T-shirt, probably lots of women would wear it. Let's just put it at that. Even married women would wear a T-shirt with Flow State. It's so annoying. Yeah. It's tough to live up to you, Flo. It really is. It really is. But I tried.
No, you surpassed.
Oh, I surpassed. Did you hear that? Tell Flo again.
Yeah, Flo.
Tell him who's better.
He outdid you. He showed you he's a much better wife than you are. No, nothing against the masculinity. He's a very considerate host. Very kind.
Yeah, so apparently I'm the wingman, and Jack's going to get a lady tonight. And I'll try to secretly film it. That'll be great content.
That's the hope. Go get professional help. Provo. He has no clue what he's missing out on.
What is he missing out on?
Me? You?
I mean, he's not missing out on you. He's not missing out on me. I mean, he comes over.
All right.
He's a fan. I mean, he's a YouTube fan. I mean, weren't you passing through Utah the other day? Didn't you meet up with him?
No, he blew me off.
He blew you off?
Yeah, he didn't have time for me. So...
Damn. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I accepted it. Not everyone is comfortable with me.
I mean, you're kind of scary.
But I'm really not.
I mean, I'm not scared of you. I'm scared for you, as I've said before.
That's the thing. I think people get confused by me. They're not afraid of me, but they're confused by me. And they don't like being confused.
Did you think I was going to blow you off?
I wasn't sure. I wondered if you were just giving me excuses for the weekend. And I don't know. I've been thinking about Florida. That's a little ways out of the ways, but if I can get some success here in DC, why not? I mean, if I can succeed here in DC, then I'll be free to travel wherever I want.
Well, if you end up homeless, it's a good place to be, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Which I am, technically.
Well, I mean, if you end up in abject homelessness,
mm-hmm.
You still have a car, you still have a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk about the cause? Did you talk about the progress, the update?
Which part?
I don't know what you've been doing. You're making some emails, making some connections, your mission. People really want to hear the minutia of your plan. I think that's why you're not. And let me say this, and just like do a little hand signal off the camera if you want me to shut up. But I think one of the reasons you have a lot of detractors is you don't really tell them the step-by-step process, the policy and procedure to world peace. What you're going to do. It seems like you're like, who is this guy in the Bible? Maybe you know this guy. Had the mail. He's already had me mail through. Oh, got it. Good one.
Start getting mail for me here.
Yeah, then I know.
Sorry.
It was like, wasn't there some guy in the Bible? Was it Moses or one of these types? And he had all these people. And God said, the land of milk and honey is promised to you. And then they find the land. And then there's like all these people living there. Do you know this story?
Right.
Do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
I think so.
Who is it? I don't know.
It was the Philistines were there. Something like that.
And was it Moses or someone else? Anyways, it's like, it's like Moses. God says, here's your mission. Go do it. Get to it, Moses. Mm-hmm. Chop, chop. And he's like, well, how do I do this, God? He's like, don't worry.
Go do it.
I got your back.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, but you're just a burning bush. Do you really have my back? Yes, I have your back. He's like, okay. Goes talks to Pharaoh. I don't know where he comes up with these ideas. But he's like, Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh says, no. He's like, okay, I got something for you. It's going to rain frogs. Where do you come up with this kind of rain frog? Yeah, and you know what? Okay. The rain of frogs didn't stop you. Fine. See the Nile? We're going to turn it into blood. You know, he does all these crazy things. We're going to have fire fall out of the sky. At the end, of course, we know what he did. That's what Passover's for. You know, if you're a believer, you put the blood over your door and it will pass through. And if you're not, if you're an Egyptian, too bad, too sad. Your firstborn son's going to die just like you did to us. Revenge, right? And in the end, he let his people go. And then I guess he was like, psych, it's just a prank. Then he went and tried to go kill them once they left, which is kind of bizarre. I mean, I've seen 10 Commandments 25 times, right? He let his people go. And then he's like, no, we're going to slaughter you. And then Moses is like, golly gee, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place in the Red Sea. What do we do? And then God split the Red Sea, right? And, you know, we just don't believe in miracles anymore, Jack. And I think a lot of people or feel like maybe you're operating like Moses. I don't know what maybe just an update on your plans or not, or anything you want to talk about, or nothing at all. We can talk about food.
Well, I'm still knocking on doors, sending emails, making phone calls. I hope to get to the Pharaoh, Donald Trump.
The Pharaoh, absolutely. Okay. Oh, I like this.
You know, I want to follow that example. I want to follow the example of Moses, go to the White House and say, set my people free.
What would you say?
Set my people free.
How is that? What does that mean? What does that look like?
Oh, an end to wage slavery, an end to wars. Actually using the administration and the governance to truly protect against the corporations and the taxations. Thank you, Hank. Jack Talcott is going to win Best Panel Walker if NPC the game runs awards again. I was hoping for Most Inspiring for 2025.
Oh, you got to hit the super chat song, even though it's on your channel.
Where's
go to style or media, go up, 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 up. Keep going.
That's all the way.
Oh, go down. Okay, go up a little bit. Go up, go down, 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 down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Right there, super chat. It actually says super chat. Hit that button. Yo, and thanks to Brett, our favorite Canadian anti-Zionist, bro, hit the super chat again. He wants to hear it. He wants to hear the song. He paid for it. Give it to him again, Jack. Man. You can do it, Jack.
I can do it. Here we go.
Chat.
I don't care.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, we are still going to an Orioles game tonight. Last time I checked, so please do donate to. Oh, put the banner. Oh, there it is. What is it? $ Live Without Fear. Yep. We're in West Baltimore. We live 5 minutes away. I live 5 minutes away from the stadium, and tickets are $15 a seat. We got to get there with Lyft. And do we want to buy the the hot dog or not? I guess that's the question. But what were we saying? We're talking about Moses. Oh, what does set my people free look like, Jack? And if you feel uncomfortable with this line of questioning, just tell me to shut up. But this is a problem. Just the practicality of it just seems biblical, right? Mm-hmm. It seems too biblical, and we're not used to seeing miracles. You know, what kind of miracle did I see in my lifetime? Germany reunited. That was a miracle, right? But I was so young. Other miracles. The internet is a miracle. Yeah. I don't know. What other miracles have we seen? Not too much.
Countless.
Oh, countless.
There's countless miracles. That's what I see.
But what does set my people free look like? Everyone, it's like nobody go to work, and then we all become artists.
We still work. We still do jobs, but we don't do jobs for paychecks anymore. We do jobs because we know of the value it's providing to other people. Set my people free. It means stop lying to me. It means end these wars. It means the emperor has no clothes. It means we're going to do what's right, not what the right person says. And I don't think Donald Trump and the people in Congress, I don't think they are the right people, but they're the right people for now, I guess. Holy cows, man. Praise God. What you think, 13? Thank you.
Give them super
Big hugs. Big hugs. Blessings. Holy cows. Seriously, thank you again. All of you who are so kind and generous with the donations. That's really, it really does make a difference. Sitting on this side of the computer screen, right? Getting the donations, it helps. I mean, it helps your heart feel like you're not wasting your time, right?
Yeah, I like money. Right? I don't see much of it. I don't receive much of it, but I guess I'm not putting out the right product, right?
That's a big part of it. That's my problem, is I'm not getting the right product out yet.
But it sounds like you're trying to get rid of money. So I'm so confused. The message is confusing. Maybe the branding is off.
It's easy to think. It's not easy to think of because we live in this world of money and everything has been driven and limited, controlled by money. But really, when you look at money, what I've been doing is I look at things for what they are. Money is a tool, right? It's a symbol, it's a symptom, it's a sign, but we don't let tools control us. We don't let tools stop us. Yes, if we've got something to do and we've got the right tools, oh God, it makes it easy to do, right? We were talking about that earlier, having the right tools for the job.
Absolutely.
But just because you don't have a tool doesn't mean the job doesn't need to be done. Just because you don't have the tool doesn't mean you can't do the job. So I've been learning how to get my jobs done without as much money. Just making do with what I've got and figuring out how to get done what needs to get done. On an individual level, it's easier, right? When you get into a greater, you get more people involved, it increases the complexity, of course. But we can do this on the larger scales as well. When people communicate with each other properly, with honesty, from the top CEO to the bottom lowest level worker, we can still get on the same page, and we don't have to have that lowest paid worker, lowest level worker making 1/300th of what the executive makes. 300 times what someone else makes. That's what these CEOs, some of them, are doing.
I wish I could do that.
You can.
I don't have what it takes, Jack.
You do, but you don't. You've got more. You've got a heart that cares about others more than just the financial gain. That holds us back.
I think we should confess something that we are going to win the lottery tonight.
That's possible too.
We're going to win $300 million. So what should we do with that money? I want to be like the CEO and just keep it all. Should I give it to? I'll give you some for sure. but I want the money. Like, what should I do if I when I win the lottery tonight? I got the ticket. I bought it because I was feeling lucky because of you. I'm not like a, from time to time, yes, I play the lottery. I'm not some gambling addict. Wouldn't it be nice? What would I do with the money? First thing is I'd pay off all debts, which is kind of like what you say. End wage and debt slavery, right? So we're like aligned. We're aligned with that. Okay. I should buy a personality.
Sorry, I had to laugh. I laughed.
Right? So I'd pay off all my debts. I'd probably leave here. Yeah. I'd sell this just with immediate effect. I'd move on to something bigger and better. I'd definitely buy a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. So, not, just the top of the
nice.
Yeah, something nice. I want a truck, a small truck, right? Yeah. I would definitely pay off all my family's debts. And then what? Should I give the money to someone? Should I start I guess I should invest and live without fear. Okay, so let's talk about that. Good news, Jack. I just won the lottery. I've just got $30 million burning a hole in my pocket. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with the $30 million for Live Without Fear? You're the CEO, so how much are you going to pay yourself?
I don't know. I don't need much. I really don't. I don't require much to live. I live very modest. I mean, I've even wondered, even when I do make it big, when I have tons of cash.
What are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
Well, you should start worrying. We're going to win the lottery tonight.
The thing is in the past, before I changed my values, I had 1,000 different ideas for what to do with money. All sorts of ideas. But now, I really... If I had money, I would invest it in growing the business, marketing, web development, some advisors.
I'm an advisor.
Yeah.
What kind of advice do you want?
Well, particularly with securing and protecting what I've invested in. I'd like to make I'd like to have more. I'd love to have. I don't want to talk too much about this because I got some weaknesses.
Oh.
I would prefer to have another set of eyes, people with professional, preferably legal education, to make sure that I do have protection for the trademark and for the brand and stuff.
Oh, you got to hit the super chat song.
Oh, hey, baby.
I mean, Lawyer Chick is a lawyer. She could probably help.
Absolutely. She knows. What am I doing?
You go to it's.
So that's what I mean. I'd like like some other eyes to come in and just make sure that I've got everything right.
It sounds like you need a board of directors, right? Or whatever. A board of, what do they call it?
Yeah.
Is it directors?
Well, a board.
A board? No, it's a board what? I mean,
board of directors, that's probably it.
Oh, okay. Should we do a YouTube board of directors?
No,
I don't. You don't trust YouTubers?
Not with these people.
These people? These people? I mean, we could make a list. Or do we need a mission statement? What do we need, Jay?
We need more people.
We need more people.
That's the key.
How do we get more people?
Under today's view, money helps.
Money.
But this is what I learned too. Even when I had money, I tried hiring people to support me, and I could not get human beings to cooperate with me. I don't know why.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to set up my office.
Yeah.
Did Hank just get more money?
Yeah.
God, they really want to hear the super chat song.
I know, dude.
You got to keep doing it.
I'm telling you, Hank, why would you protect a trademark before establishing a cash flow? Website stuff can be done for nearly free with a text editor and shared hosting. For those who have the knowledge, lots of things can be done for free, but I don't really have the knowledge nor the desire to explore text editing and shared hosting. I'm sure there's people who are around who would be willing to even share some free advice, but the free advice I've been offered hasn't really been stuff I could apply. And as far as why would you protect a trademark before establishing a cash flow? Well, I've never done this before, and I want to make sure that when my cash flow is established, that it's protected. So maybe I don't do things the right order that other people would. Maybe I do things that I don't need to do. But hey, I'm just living the life as me. But the goal is to succeed. And, you know, I'm looking at some of this. There's so many fucking haters and critics that show up every time I go live. And I've seen some of them here. And it really just saddens my heart. Because whatever direction I'm trying to succeed, these people don't give a shit. They don't care about my success.
No, they don't. No, they do care. They hope you fail.
Right. Then
they want to say, you failed, Jack. And you should have listened to me. How dare you live without fear? How dare you live your dreams? How dare you live in your truth? Get back in line, boy. Get back in line, Talcott. Get on this yoke. Right? Get back in there.
Agreed. Hey, Angela Baby Carson, love you, Z. Amen. Yeah.
Who's Z?
Synthetic warrior, I think. Yeah.
There's no way he's in the chat. Or he's on your channel.
Is he here?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Well, Angela Baby Carson thought he should be. So thank you for the contributions, for sure.
Or maybe they're calling you Z? Is that some kind of lingo?
No. He was here earlier. I saw him.
Oh.
Holy cow.
I mean, should we set this up like a business? Should we do a board of directors? What is my role, Jack? Am I just a personal chef? I mean, I'm down with that. I'm good at that. I can do vegan all day.
You could roll with that. The chef is pretty low in my order of.
I know cooks never get respect.
Right?
Yeah,
I know. You're right.
If you had to do a board of directors from YouTubers, who would it be? Or who gets to pick the board of directors? Oh, you do, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I've got a few.
Flow State?
He's in there.
Flow State?
Yeah.
Am I a board of director or not?
Yeah, you're in there.
Okay, Barney. We need 5 people, right?
Maybe.
Should we get Hank? He doesn't make the cut. We're going to get in trouble for not having enough diversity, you know, even though we're getting rid of this.
Hank's been there for a long time, and he's been consistent with his support, so he'd certainly be in there.
All right. Flow State, Barney, Hank. You want to put Margot in there?
No.
2 more. We need 2 more people for the board of directors of Live Without Fear. Of course, we have Flow State. Barney, Hank.
The ones coming to my mind are actually Tommy and Paul, of all fucking
Tommy?
people. Yeah.
He's gonna get thrown. He's gonna
Yeah.
get thrown out of the office building.
No, he'll just want me thrown out.
All right, there it is. Okay, here it is. This is the ground floor. This is ground zero for Live Without Fear.
There you go. TML for sure.
Who is that? A person or is that?
The machine lies?
Oh, the machine lines. Okay. Well, don't we need an odd amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does someone get fired, or does one more person get hired? I like that there's no females. I just like that right off the bat. We got Flow State, Barney, Hank, Tommy. Illuma Tommy made the cut. Bizarre. And Paul, again. Hey, you're the CEO. And the machine lies, the Italian.
Yeah, that's a group that's not going to work.
It's not going to work?
No, it won't work together. I can't even work with half of those people myself, so.
I mean, Tommy's just going to go around yelling at people. He's going to get kicked out of the building constantly.
Yeah.
Imagine him in a suit trying to act normal.
The thing
It's
is,
not going to work.
He's got the dedication. I mean, he's devoted to the lore and to the editing and stuff. So he's got the dedication. And he's got the creativity.
He's got talent. He does.
He's got talent.
He's like an unstable nuclear reactor.
You know?
He can just, it's like he may blow up or not. You just don't know. Go for it. No, go for it. Go for it. I'm loud. I'm way louder than you. I'm way louder than you.
DC. It was. I went downtown on Sunday, down to the Capitol steps, and that was fun. It was another beautiful day, and Barney gave me the heads up, kind of gave me a couple of pointers to watch out for, and I was able to find parking, good weather, and it was fun yet unproductive, uneventful. I won't say unproductive. It was uneventful. I only got one email. I followed up with that guy, and I haven't heard anything back. So, DC.
Do you have a website?
I've got a couple of websites.
Do you have Live Without Fear website?
Mm-hmm. LiveWithoutFear.com, JackTalcott.com, and then
Why is there two?
one was for me and one was for the brand. I
feel like you're diluting.
I might be.
Why is there a need for two? I mean, you are inseparable from the Live Without. And this is me. Who am I? I'm not Elon Musk, right? I'm not Elon Musk, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but it sounds. You are Live Without Fear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I would need two personally. That's just me, but I don't know.
Well, I tried to keep it separated. I wanted the Live Without Fear message not to be about me. I wanted it to be about God, about faith, about the message in itself, so that it's not only Jack. I mean, admittedly, with this Live Without Fear, I envision collaborating with other coaches.
This is pretty good, actually. Should I bring this up?
Well,
no,
you can.
I mean, if you don't want to, you don't want to.
Dude, I'm kind of embarrassed by it. It's.
I mean, it looks pretty good. You already have cookies installed. I don't even know how that happens.
I don't either.
I don't know who you paid to do this, but it looks like any other professional website out there, as far as I'm concerned. LiveWithoutFear.com.
Pretty basic.
I mean, are you hating on yourself too much? Is this?
I just see so much more potential that's not there. Because the LiveWithoutFear.com, it was supposed to be a place where, in my mind, I'd have links to a whole bunch of other coaches, right? So you want health coach, physical coach, mental coach, diet coach, whatever. You want some sort of health. I would be a place where point you in the right direction to other people.
Like Live Strong, minus the steroids.
Maybe.
That's the bicycle guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Something like that. Okay. Okay. See, now I'm starting. Okay.
But then also,
I can see that. This is like a general brand that contains a myriad of ways, a multitude of ways to learn and improve your life through the holistic approach or something. Do you have a mission statement on here?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh,
But that is the gist, is holistic and healthy living. And then I also thought in Live Without Fear, also have different pages could be created with documentaries, with, just various resources so people start seeing some of the truth. Because the truth is this world is criminal. We have criminals enabling criminals, and then we call them politicians. We call them attorneys, but they're criminals.
are there any politicians that we can trust? Is there a good one that you can point out? Should I spend my time volunteering with politicians? Should I carry signs? Should I, quote unquote, canvass an area and blanket it with vote for me things? Is there a politician I can get behind that I'm not worried about doing some weird thing? I have a confession to make, actually. There was a time, this is humiliating now in retrospect. First time I heard Anthony Weiner, that's really his name. Do you remember him? First time I heard him talk, I was more liberal leaning back then, but I could see that he was courageous. He was smart. He would go on adversarial news networks and he would take it to them and he would go for it. And this guy I saw, I was like, oh my freaking God. I thought that guy was going to be president. Fast forward a few years later, this dude is sexting underage women pictures of his wiener, of all things, and it's such a letdown because I really thought that guy had it, because he was just, when you see, it's like Bill Clinton. We're a bit too young for Bill Clinton, but if you ever listen to that guy speak, he's smart. He's on the ball. He doesn't look around for answers. He knows right off the top of the dome. That's a smart guy. Doesn't mean I agree with him. I know he's evil. I know about the Clinton body count. I don't agree with what he says, but that is a sharp guy. And when you see a sharp, smart guy, someone who exudes leadership, you just want to get behind him. I don't know, maybe be more like Anthony Weiner before he, was exposed. Looks like, speaking of wieners, our favorite anti-Zionist Canadian wants to go hot dog. Give him the super chat song. Give it to him. My band.
Is it?
Yeah, I play the guitar in it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you are a mystery, man. You are a mystery.
Before I rage quit. All right, so should we work on Live Without Fear? Should we work on a mission statement live?
I don't know. What do you think? I'm open.
I can be your scribe. I got my clipboard. I got the board of directors: Flow State, Barney, Hank, Tommy, Paul, and TML. That
sounds like crazy. If we can't trust politicians, why talk to them? That's a good question. So that question, if we can't trust politicians, why talk to them? It feeds back with kind of what you're saying. Should I devote time to supporting a politician? Should I do stuff like that? Well,
me.
Who
can I trust? Can I trust you?
Only if you can trust you. If you can trust you, you can trust anyone. And see, that's just it. I trust me. So I would like to talk to the politicians because I know they're playing the character. They're playing a role. It's a role they're playing in the profession, but I don't think they understand what they're doing. And I want to make sure I don't like to jump at people anymore with the assumption that they're either ill intentions, right? I don't like to assume people are cruel, and I don't like to assume that people are deliberately evil. But I do want to make sure and find out what they think they know, because what's happening in America today, it's all signs. This is signs from God. Everything is. And so if we see the signs of the day, then we've got to ask ourselves why. What is the world trying to say? And to me, what the world is saying with Donald Trump and Elon Musk running around like royalty, the world is nuts.
This is why. Should I get my Bible?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me get my Bible, y'all.
Here, explain how to trust yourself. Do not lie. Stop lying. You can trust yourself. Be accurate. Don't exaggerate. Don't minimize. If you don't know, you don't know. But when we get sloppy with our words and we get real sloppy with how we describe ourselves and other things, it gets to become delusional. So we got to trust yourself. You got to be honest.
It is the KJV. Here's the problem I have with religious people. When I hear things like that, right? It's just a contradiction. If God is all powerful, first off, why do children have cancer, right? Oh, well, that means probably he doesn't exist. I hate to break it to you. But if childhood cancer is a thing, that's a sign that God doesn't exist. Or if it does mean he exists, it means he's an evil person. But secondly, if God is so powerful, why do you have to look for signs? Why doesn't he just buy a freaking billboard? When we go to the baseball game tonight, it should say, if it says, Jack Talcott, this is God, this is your modern day burning bush. Here is the path. And I'm ready, right? I'll come right back home with my KJV and, pray I'll be a believer, right? But if, I have to look for signs, let's have a sign like Moses. I watch 10 Commandments all the time. Oh, look at me. I'm a burning bush. I'm God. If you have to look for signs, I don't want to destroy your I don't want you to have a existential crisis and become an atheist right on me right now. But why doesn't God be more clear if he truly exists? Oh, also, you can keep giving super chats. We'll stop playing the song. If you hit Jack's Cash App, we have a Cash App song that's never been heard yet. It's a Cash App song made by a Baltimore guy. So it's at the bottom of your screen there. $ live without fear. It's going to go to the Baltimore Orioles baseball fund. Yes, we're going to a game tonight. They're going to beat the Yankees. We're going to catch the baseball, and we're going to look for signs from God. Go ahead. Why isn't God more clear with his quote unquote signs?
He is, though. The signs are clear, but one of the signs is human ignorance. Human ignorance is so clear. It's undeniable. And we got to take human ignorance and factor that in when trying to recognize the signs from the divine. Because in some aspect, you could say that the sun rising in the sky, that's a sign from the divine. It is.
Well, I can't prove it's not, can I?
Right. And this is the whole point of religiosity, is faith is a big part of it. And faith, I don't know if you can rationalize faith. I think it just must be experienced, because that's what happened with me. I didn't understand faith because I tried to rationalize it, and it made no sense to me. How can you be comfortable if you don't have a plan? How can you be successful if you don't know what you're doing? You can. It just takes faith.
How can you gain faith? I don't have the faith.
You do. You just don't recognize it. That was the case for me. I'm making an assumption, but I presume you're much like me. Faith is there. We just don't recognize. We don't recognize the faith because it's the absence of what we're used to. What we're used to is anxiety and problems and nervousness, insecurity. Those aren't faith. So in those moments when you're absent of insecurity and anxiousness and hate and all that, when you're absent all that, you're spending time in faith. You just don't realize it.
So everything good is God,
Yes.
and everything bad is what? Lack of faith?
Our interpretation.
I wish I had faith. I really do. I wish I did.
You do.
And I've worked, I used to live in Vegas, so I've been around all these Mormons, and I'll tell you something. Have you seen the Mormon temple out here?
Not out here.
Oh my God.
Pretty big.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I bet.
I only seen it from the road. It's worth seeing. Just from the road. I've never been to it. But you see, it's on this, you can see it. I forget what it is, but you can see it on the road. It is insane. It looks like Disney World or something. But I tell you, I used to work with these Mormons out in Vegas. You can say what you want about these Mormons, and I've seen the documentaries, so who knows what's going on. Maybe Provo's lurching around. I don't know. But one thing about these Vegas Mormons that work in the hospitals, they got their stuff together. They got it together. And that faith in God, and I don't know if you know this or not, but when the boys turn to men, 18 to 20, they go on a mission. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. And they don't know where they go. They're assigned somewhere. And they meet up with someone who has done that same mission for 1 year, and that person trains them. And they just do 2 years in one spot. And they always wear they wear the tie and the name tag. I mean, it's a powerful thing. And I'm so envious that I don't have that faith, but I just can't. I think I know better. I think the power of deductive reasoning, it just seems like, they're living on, and respectfully, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Again, if God existed, if God was in true a loving God, childhood cancer wouldn't exist. Wars wouldn't exist. Why are there wars? And if God is perfect, why did he flood all of his people and kill them? Don't play the song because everyone hates it now. But let's read it. Let's read it.
Hank, blessings to you again. Thank you. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Isaiah 45:7. That's the key to accepting.
What is this? I form the light, create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I mean, these sound like Black Sabbath lyrics or something. I try to read the Bible. Just can't get into it. Timothy 2:12 all day. I do not permit a woman to teach a man, rather she is to remain in silence. I'm down. I like some of the spicy texts. I like some of the spicy passages. What do they call them? Text passages? No. What do they call them? Psalms? No. No, it's called something else. It's not a passage. It's not a text. It's not a psalm. Verse. I like some of the spicy verses.
Gotcha.
But, me ever reading this book all the way through, I guess it's just not. I can't imagine. I can't imagine being a prisoner in El Salvador. The only thing you're allowed to do is go to church. Ugh. Anyways. Okay, so should we? I think we're rambling. Should we work on the board of directors? Should we work on the mission statement?
No.
Do you need a rudder? A mission statement as a rudder? Board of directors? Good idea, bad idea?
Well, right now it's just an idea. There's not any good or bad to it because it's not It's not actually applicable. I don't have the buy-in for many others.
Do you need money to have a board of directors?
No.
So maybe you need a board of directors. I'm trying to help. I don't know what to do. We're not going to open a panel until you get $100 in Jack's Cash App. And at the rate it's going, it looks like we're never going to open it up. We want to go to an Orioles game tonight. We want to get nice seats. We want to get refreshments. Shit, I want to have a Mike's Hard Lemonade. You know they're charging like $20 for those. So $100 in Jack's Cash App, $ Live Without Fear, or we're not opening it. Sorry. How much did we get so far? 0?
No.
You got some Cash Apps?
No, from Cash App. Yeah, nothing.
Did you get some?
Nothing yet.
No Cash Apps?
Oh, not yet. Yeah. So as far as what to do from there, the board of directors, I have envisioned a team of people, not so much a board of directors, but none of them are on board with teaming up with me. They're on their own paths.
I mean, I'll team up with you.
All right. Then
am I on the board of directors?
I guess you are. You are there. I can't exclude that. You're here and now.
That's a Luther Vandross song. You know that song?
Which one?
Here and Now?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if it's called Here and Now, but that's what he sings. Okay. All right. So Flow State and everyone else, read it and weep. You're all been fired, and I'm the only.
Not fired.
Oh, not fired. Oh, okay, not fired.
It's just not come together yet.
Tentative. I think the word is.
Bringing people together, seriously. It's like herding cats. People are just so individuated and so strong-willed in their own paths. The question of faith. Faith is something that, seriously, I had to experience it to believe it. And I'm finding that this is the case with the entire spiritual relationship. I think it's got to be tried to be believed. If you don't believe it, you're never going to experience it. Holy shit, that's how life works.
If you don't believe life, you won't experience it?
Yeah, in different varying degrees. Because the only way to understand something is to accept it. And people don't accept what they deny, what they defy. And that's what the egoic pattern is to deny and defy that which is true. Holy shit. See, the words from the Bible, it's so true. Because the way of life is the way of Christ. And the way of life is the way of the Spirit. The way of the ego is the one that denies and defies. The ego is the Antichrist.
I mean, the ego is good for something, right? It motivates us.
It's good for war.
It's good to get us up in the morning.
The ego?
Yeah.
Dude, the ego will keep your ass in bed all day, too. Well, I don't want to get up. I can't face the world. So then you stay in bed all day. That's the ego as well.
But it also is like, God, I don't want to be a loser. I better get out of bed and man up and find my nuts. I mean, that's part of the ego too, right? It's not all bad. It sounds like you're just cursing toxic masculinity. You sound like a feminist now.
I'm cursing toxicity. Masculine and feminine. There's toxic behaviors, and the toxic behaviors are that's the Antichrist. Because life is truth and love. Those are the good things in life. The bad things is what the ego does. The ego leads us to death. The Spirit leads us to eternal life. That is the absolute truth.
When I was young, I often wondered. Well, here's another reason why I don't have faith.
Oh,
Or should we not talk about that?
what's that?
What are you laughing at?
The comment.
Oh,
I did get $100. Someone contributed $100 to the GoFundMe that was started last night. So it's up to you if you want to open the panel.
No, hit Jack's Cash App for $100, or we're just not going to open the panel. I don't need a bunch of people up here acting like they normally act.
There we go.
We don't need you.
Barney's got standards.
We don't need you. Yeah, believe that. Barney's got standards. Like he's even laughing at me. You know,
Well, it's true.
it's time to separate the wheat from the chaff, Jack.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we need naysayers? Right? Let them eat your dust. Right? Let them bask in the glory of your victory, and then finally come along. You cannot convince people in the nascent stages of this journey, of this hero's journey, so to speak. I mean, people like me, obviously, I have my doubts, but I'm not getting in the way. I'm assisting. I'd like to think, at least, if it not for a nice break from whatever it is you're doing there. No panel needed. You guys are enough. Thank you so much.
I agree with that. Thank you.
And make sure, is that one subscribed to me? Can you subscribe to my channel, please? Midlight Bro Logic. If you like this, then you'll probably like my channel too.
Yes, please. For those who are over on the Jack Talcott channel, at the top of the link is the top of the chat is a link to join us over on Midlife's channel. And if you haven't done a subscribe yet over there, please do.
And to all you haters that want to panel, just pay $100.
Yeah, just chump change.
That's it. Let's get 4 $25 donos. Otherwise, we don't need it.
Yeah, it's easy.
What was I going to say?
Yeah, there was something else that was on my tongue too. Where were you at? Oh, this idea. Okay, so there was a comment supporting the mission statement. So say we did a mission statement. What would that mission statement entail?
You're the CEO. You're the inspiration. You're the guy. It's your mission statement. I mean, I'm on the board, but you're the one that born this. This is your child. This is what's going to create what you say you want to create world peace, right? So I think we should base it around something, the world peace.
Well, the mission statement I carry, my mission.
Or should we read other mission statements just to see?
Yeah, I'm not
examples?
even sure what it would.
All right.
You're looking at, but for me, the mission statement live without fear. The mission of that is to share the truth of God's love, so that the world understands how to live without fear.
Hold on. Should we read some?
Yeah, if you got some.
Let's switch. Can we switch?
Yeah, please. And actually, am I able to run out to the car real quick?
Yeah.
Get back in?
Yeah. Just all right, everybody. We're gonna take a little break.
Actually, I'll do it later.
We can. I can play something. I can run you down.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, we can. All right, everyone. We're gonna take an intermission. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Are you ready to run down there?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all. Help us out with the mission statement. I'm back. Hello. Okay. We are back. We are streaming live from West Baltimore. Very special edition of Talcott Tuesday, coming at you live from West Baltimore. And today, what can I say? The man, the myth, the legend is here. Jack Talcott. We're breaking bread. We're getting it done. We had an exciting day so far, and we are going to go to an Orioles game. It's about 5 minutes from my house. No, we don't watch sports, but going to an Orioles game is awesome. There's lots of good energy there. You can hear the fans, the woos, the yays, the this, the that. It's a great time. I highly recommend it. Tickets starting at $15. It's a pretty good price. Used to be $10 last year, but now they're $15. Anyways, we're trying to get it done, right? We're trying to get it done. Do I think Talcott's going to solve world peace? I don't. Right? Sounds crazy to me, but it's a noble cause nonetheless. So here he is. What am I going to do? Get in his way? No. Let's do something. Maybe this will turn into something, you know? Maybe if you shoot for the sun, you shoot for the stars, reach the moon or something like that, right? Maybe he's not going to create world peace. The weather is it's a beautiful day, in the words of U2, right? It's a beautiful day. Maybe this will lead to something good. He's sending out positive vibes. He wants to create some Live Strong type organization that creates world peace. Maybe he'll become a politician. What do you think? I mean, these things are all possible, right? You need a guy who believes in himself. He does. He thinks he's on a mission from God. Maybe he is. Who am I to tell him that he's not? But he obviously probably needs a bit of help. I'm probably not the most qualified to help him, but I'm the one in front of him. I like the guy. I met him. And that's where we're at. So we're going to work on a mission statement. It's not something I've done before. But we are going to work on a mission statement. He sounds like he's amenable to this idea as far as content goes. If you want to open up the panel, you got to give Talcott $100 cumulative in his Cash App. Okay? And guess what? DC's expensive. It ain't cheap. And that's what's going on. It sounds like he's back. He's coming up the steps. Anyone who proclaims Christ is on his way, regardless of how proficient he is. Well, thank you, Professor Mex. If you want to get more message from the great Talcott, he goes live pretty much every day at 5, more or less. So make sure you go to Jack Talcott at YouTube and give it a look. And that's where we're at. Now let's look at some mission statement. Everything go okay?
Yeah, thank you.
You got a positive message here. This is an interesting guy.
Thank you.
I used to follow him years ago. A white guy, fireman, teaching Mexicans how to be firefighters in Mexico.
Beautiful.
Kind of neat time. Let's see here. Let's get to this mission statement. Take it away, Jack. I'm going to look at some mission statements.
Please.
And you tell me what you think a good mission statement is, and I'll type it in here for mission statement. Examples. So here we go. All right, let me just read this.
Please.
Mission statement is a simple statement about the goals, values, and objectives of an organization. So is this livewithoutfear.org?
.com, and then I've also got .info, .us, I got a bunch of them.
I think it's an organization, though. I think that's what you're trying to start.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A mission statement is a simple statement about the goals, values, and objectives of an organization. A mission statement summarizes why a business exists and helps a company respond to change and make decisions that align with its vision. Okay. This just says what a mission statement is. But can I get a mission statement? Here's someone. My mission statement on Pinterest. No, this looks stupid. Why don't we look at let's look at Johnson & Johnson mission statement, right? What do you think?
All right.
That's a big company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good company or a bad company?
Johnson and Johnson?
Yes.
Well, it depends on which part of history you look at.
Today's. Here we go. Johnson & Johnson mission statement. We are committed to redefining healthcare, connecting the best of healthcare for every provider, for every patient, for everyone. Imagine all the amazing things those two simple words can do. I mean, honestly, this is pretty good. Something like this. Who was the guy that got shot by Luigi Mangione? What company was he for?
United Healthcare.
Let's look at their mission statement. United Healthcare mission statement. There we go. Here we go. At United Healthcare, our mission is to help people live healthier lives and make the health system work better for everyone. We dedicate ourselves to this every day for our members by being there for what matters in moments big and small, from the earliest days to their working years and through retirement. They're upset that you're too far away.
Yeah, it's all right.
I can move the camera. Hold on, here we go.
I can get closer.
Okay.
How's that? That's a little better. So, live without fear mission statement. The goal.
Okay. The goal.
The goal is to educate, empower, and inspire people around the world.
The goal is to educate, empower, and inspire
Yes, sir.
people around
Around the world.
the world.
To move past their fears.
There we go.
And to live with love.
To move. This is beautiful. To move. This is good. To move past. Is it past? P-A-S-S-E-D?
S-T.
Past?
Yeah. Past. Like beyond. P-A-S-T.
Okay. Isn't that a word too? I'm kind of stupid.
Both are correct, but I think in this context, I think it's the other.
To move past what?
Their fears.
Uh-huh.
To live with love.
And or comma?
Yeah.
What? And?
Sure. Yes.
To live with love. That's beautiful. To live with love. The goal of live without fear. Live, not life. Live without fear. All right, people. Mission statement right here at Midlight Bro Logic News Networks. Hold on. Studios. The goal of Live Without Fear is to educate, empower, and inspire people around the world. Oh, hold on. I'm not getting this right. The goal of Live Without Fear is to educate, empower, and inspire people around the world to move. I got to get the right flow of this. To move past their fears and to live with love. Or I can rewrite. Can you read that or not?
Yeah, I can read it.
Read it with the proper cadence, because I don't know where the pauses are. I think this is great.
Hey, Hank actually called it out too.
Here we go. Hank.
Kind of.
Live Without Fear was originally going to be a coaching and consulting firm. Promoting it is what got Talcott trouble with the United States Postal Service in the first place. Well,
kind of true. That's the way it was taken. I was accused of promoting Live Without Fear as a coaching and consulting firm, rather than what I was doing was bringing the ideas of live without fear, the ideas of live with love. That's what I was bringing to DC. And that got me in trouble with the Postal Service. But hey, this is the story I'm living.
It's like when nurses sell Avon and what's that other one they sell? What's the newer one? Avon or Scentsy candles. It creates this environment where you're like kind of compelled to buy, especially if they're the boss that charging us.
That was the impression and what they were trying to avoid, but it's not actually what was going on. Here.
Well, hold on. But you have to read this with the right cadence for me.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
No, read it.
The goal of Live Without Fear is to educate, empower, and inspire people around the world to move past their fears and to live with love.
Perfect. Okay, so there's that one pause. That sounded great. Do you like that or not?
It's pretty close.
We can change it. It's all you.
Well,
Can rewrite.
It is the mission of who I am. My mission is to help people face their fears, overcome their fears, and to actually walk with the beauty, to enjoy the beauty of life. Life is everything.
I don't want to die. I want to live forever.
Well, it's a drama, it's a comedy, it's an adventure, it's all of these things all in one. It is literally what we create it to be. And I didn't realize how much power I had in my life as far as my ability to create my experience. Now I understand it. The entire experience of me, it's created by me. So if I want to have a life I love, I got to create a life I love. And it's easier than you think. Stop thinking of things you don't love. It's that simple.
I think that's great. I think we should switch directions. Where Jack wants a woman tonight at the Orioles game. I'm wingman.
Yeah. I wish us luck.
Oh, here we go. New segment, guys. Hold on. New segment coming at you.
Beautiful.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
All right, I've got some secret weapons. I've got Spanish fly. Guaranteed to work.
Oh my God.
Which one should Jack use? Come on now.
Right?
Which one should he use? This one, I love this one, but this is not like, if he wants to be a lady slayer, this is more like everyday nice use. He can pick what he wants. Prada, I'm growing tired of this one. Hold on. This one, Chanel Blue. That's another one, but this one is the new one. This is the new one I bought, and this is, that's the one. My lady found that for me, and it works every time. Let me just leave it at that, right? Let me leave it at that. So, Jack, do you want to shower before you go, or no?
No.
Okay, so here we're gonna go from. I think this is the lightest. We're gonna put these in order. We're gonna do this like a flight of beer.
All right.
Just smell that. That's like sophisticated. I don't know if these smells are you.
Yeah.
You're like more. I mean, what kind of smell do you want?
I don't know. I'm kind of the polo type.
Polo type. Okay.
That one's softer.
This one. That's my new favorite. Hold on, smell this one though. I think this is the strongest. I think that one might be you. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's masculine. It smells masculine and
kind of fresh.
Refined, I think.
Yeah. It's got a clean scent to it.
You gonna wear this tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Jack's going to wear this tonight. I'll do some live streaming.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll just do short live streams. What kind of woman are you looking for, Jack?
An easy one?
An easy You're not bringing her back here. You are not bringing her back here.
No,
You better take her back to Red Roof Inn.
That's fine.
There's only one person goes to Pound Town in this apartment, and that's me.
Oh,
So
my
forget about it.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
No. Yeah, Sugar Mama would be kind of helpful too.
Sugar Mama.
One who's got some wealth with her. I like my women hairy like me. No.
Look, you have a whole
I know, dude. I know.
you have a whole troll account.
I know. There's like, yeah, imposters and impersonators.
Do you want to trim?
I actually did trim the beard a little bit on my own.
I've got clippers. You want me to cut it off?
No.
I can't do it right now. I can do it on stream. That'd be great content.
No.
Okay.
Um,
You want me to give you a Kojak special?
no.
Okay.
No.
That's great content.
No. Not for me. I got a lumpy head. It doesn't look good shaved.
I mean, my head ain't exactly perfect
I
either.
noticed.
Thanks. Asshole. Okay. All right, just trim. You don't want scissors or something? No?
No, just trim it. Don't judge me. It's right. It can be cleaned up and look nicer. And I did. I cut off some stragglers earlier today, and I don't know.
All right, so we're looking for rich, easy women.
Ideally, because the ones I had in the past were pretty poor and difficult. I'd like something different.
Are rich women not difficult?
I don't know.
Are poor women difficult? There's a question.
The ones I found were. There's others though who are not. I mean, dude. So many women would be my type.
What is your type? Rich, easy,
No,
not difficult.
actually simple and plain and kind of honest. But I would love to have a relationship with a woman who's like in touch with nature. She's into canning and foraging and
Like that?
harvesting, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Do you mind if she has hairy armpits?
No, it doesn't bother me a bit.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, man. This life we're living, it's bonkers, man. There's so many things we can do. I mean, I'm looking at me in the screen. I've lost size. Oh, Barney's here. He's bigger than he looks on the screen, man. He's putting in the time. Myself, man.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, that's something I was thinking about. You know, some time in the gym, get a little bulk, a little more power to my physical appearance.
I mean, you got to eat meat, right?
No,
You want some chicken? I bought some.
no. No.
I mean, I told you we could work out today. It's too late now. We can work out later if you want. No?
I'll have plenty of time for. Actually, this is my plan. I don't know how it's going to work, but I plan on succeeding. And then when I succeed, I'll have connections and I'll have support. And then I'll have plenty of time. We'll work out together. People will work with me for my diet, work with me for my health. And it's going to be fucking amazing.
All right. So get the donations up, because if he wants a rich, easy woman,
Right.
don't think they're going to be at the $15 seat area. I think they're going to be in the box. What do they call that?
Might be in the skybox.
Skybox. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Check your Cash App. Anything come in?
No.
Phone's right there on the stand, Jack.
Yeah, that is a nice stand. I do appreciate. I gotta find that. Is that an Amazon thing? Or shit, Amazon.
What about it?
I signed up for a free month, and I think it's coming up. I gotta cancel it.
Oh, here's a mission statement. One of the producers sent me a mission statement.
Beautiful.
Peace organization. Oh, here we go. Thank you to my producer. Peace organizations often have mission statements focused on building sustainable peace, promoting nonviolence, and fostering understanding and respect. Here are some examples. It's perfect. What a great producer.
You want to pull it up for him?
Oh, should I share it?
I would,
Okay.
for those who can see it.
Let me get all these down. Nope. Nope. Here we go. I don't think they can read that.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think it's worth it.
Maybe not. You're right.
You just have to hear my voice.
There
It's the
you
big
go.
screen.
Yeah.
But now we can hear the comments. All right. United Network of Young Peace Builders. What? Is that real?
Yeah.
To build and sustain peace by transforming power structures that exclude young people, building spaces for them to shape decisions, and connecting people to partner for peaceful and inclusive societies. See, I don't like that. I don't like giving young people too much power. I don't like, quote unquote, empowering them. I want young people to just shut up, right? Because I used to be young and stupid, and I thought I knew everything. And I realize now just how stupid and ignorant I was, even worse than I am now. I mean, do I really want a bunch of young people trying to run an organization? No. Yeah. I don't.
I do.
Well, we disagree.
With our support, with our, our wisdom, our experience, and our support, yes, raise these young people up into the leadership position and just ensure they listen.
I mean, we can put them in a fake leadership position. That's fine. Like the president, the president's, like a Manchurian candidate, like Biden, like Kamala, a faked position, like George Bush. You know who was the president? It was Dick Cheney, of course. We can put them in a okay, sure, as a figurehead, as long as they're really not making decisions. I'm down with that. Okay, because that will inspire them to come work for free, whatever it takes to get them to work for free. Yes, I have a producer, Venus. Peace Through Action USA, to build an enduring, resilient, and influential organization by empowering people, organizations, and communities to take action for safety, social justice, and trust. Ugh, I can't stand those words. SGI, Action for Peace, to help people at the grassroots understand how they can contribute to a peaceful society, strengthening connections between individuals, civil society, and the UN. Pollock Peace Building? I don't even know what this is. Is this like Jackson Pollock? To promote peace by supporting the compassionate understanding of others, respectful assertion of needs, and collaborative dialogue in conflict. I mean, read yours one more time. I think yours is better than all those, honestly. Go ahead one more time.
Yeah. The goal of Live Without Fear is to educate, empower, and inspire people around the world to move past their fears and to live with love.
I think it's great.
I do too.
I think it's great. I think it's the best one of the bunch. Let's give you some clap.
Yeah, you fucking rule.
All right. Is it time?
Oh, it's getting there. We should probably figure out tickets and stuff pretty soon.
We're just going to get a lift and we're going to show up. We're going to buy tickets.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to end it? I'm going to go do a few things first, or do you want to end it now? Or do you want to just finish it off while I do something, or what do you want?
Let's wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, especially those contributors, those who open up the pocketbook. Thank you for your support, genuinely.
Did Hank make it on the board or not?
He had to. Yeah, Hank's on there.
Flow State was fired and rehired. Flow State, Barney, Hank, Tommy, and Paul definitely think those are bad decisions. And TML.
Oh, crazy.
That's the board of directors.
I'm probably leaving some off of there too.
I mean, do you want more? Or
no, I'll play
any
with
ideas?
these. I'm going to play with these ideas some more, because after all, it's all about the team. We become like those who we surround ourselves with, and I want to be surrounded with the best. And I want to.
I feel like you're talking shit about.
Oh, what? I'm not talking
about YouTubers.
No.
It sounds like you're saying like, I want the best, and I don't think YouTubers are the best. I mean, maybe there's a good point there.
No, I'm saying you guys are the best I've found so far.
The best I ever had. The best I ever had. Chuck, we're going to an Orioles game right now, bro.
Chuck is such a hater, dude. He's such
Tickets
a
are $15
hater.
plus we got to catch a lift, bro, because you know we're not going to park over there.
Yeah.
It's 5 minutes away, bro. Hit the Cash App so I can get the $20 Mike's Hard Lemonade, bro. Come on. Come on. I'll make sure Jack doesn't drink. I'll drink one in front of him to make him jealous. Come on. Hit his Cash App, bro. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. That's where we're at. So we got people posting stuff. Anyways, I had a great time on your show. This is the best. This is the best time I've ever had on your show. I was a little worried at first, and then it kind of just, you know what? We're just two dudes hanging out talking about peace.
Yeah.
We're coming up with a plan. I really do like this mission statement. I mean, I feel like I'm more excited about it than you are. Kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, honestly.
I've been carrying that with me for a long time. Maybe it's new for you, but
I mean, is it written anywhere?
I've got so much shit written out, man. I've got stuff. Yeah.
You've got stuff. Okay. All right. And to all you Jack subscribers, which there are many, loyal fans and or haters, listen, if you like this show, subscribe to Midlife Bro Logic. You can come hate on me anytime. Just don't cuss, right? It's a family show. I know I'm not as cool as Jack. I'm not the heart and soul of the Panelverse. I'm not the guru. I know I'm just a cookie cutter YouTuber stuck in my mom's basement. But hey, let's get my numbers up, right? Let's get my numbers. It's embarrassing that we're streaming and it looks like Jack has 70 watchers and I only have 10. It hurts my feelings, right? People are saying that I'm buying subs and it's like, oh, it hurts my feelings. So please, here we go. Like, share, and subscribe. There it is. Boom. Don't forget to subscribe.
Absolutely.
Do we want to see any of these pictures, Jack? We saw Sophia Loren. Did you see my meeting at the White House?
Trump saw my videos and I got a call. Get ready for big things from your boy. Midlife Bro Logic. Perfect.
Is that good? You like that?
Perfect.
Okay, this is my tinfoil hat. Here's our former president making out with his son.
Awesome.
Fannie Willis, man is not a plan. Here's the arbiter of blackness. Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. There's that could have been your fate. Thank God it's not. There's the hero of the day. Here's me at the Kunta Kinte Memorial. That's in Annapolis. That's not far from here.
Interesting.
Apparently he didn't even exist though. So anyways, here's Barack with your boy. Here's Big Terrorist. Here's Donald Trump grabbing Bill Clinton's junk and he looks happy.
He does look happy. They both look happy.
Yeah. This is good. Hillary Clinton looking at Trump. Here's a close up.
Holy cows.
That's me at the I'm sophisticated. I go to ballet. Do you like that?
Sophisticated. Very nice. Clean up well.
This is when people talk too much.
Wrap it up.
Trump's daughter. I think I can get rid of this one. We're going to get rid of this one. We're going to delete that. First lady will keep it. I think we can get rid of this one too. All right?
She's pretty done.
You think she's going to be governor of California?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
That's for you, Brett, if you're still around. This is me in drag. Have you ever seen that? That's me.
Wonderful.
It just keeps going. I think it's enough. And for all those of you that want to know what me and Jack ate, I did cook him tofu. I took a picture. There it is. There it is.
Amazing. Colorful, hearty, delicious, and creative, I think.
It's great. No problem, man. It's cheap. It's cheap too. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, please hit the Cash App. We're going to watch. Oh, there's Brett. Shout out to you, Brett.
There you go.
Odds are no, that's not happening, Chuck. Sorry. No. Listen. Yeah. So Going to go watch the O's. Jack's going to look for a woman. I'm going to be a wingman, and he's not going to bang her here.
Nope.
And is this the one you're going to use?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see if it works.
That's the cologne he's going to wear. Right? That's the cologne I wear around my woman. She doesn't let me wear it unless I'm around her because it's really be careful with this one. Be careful with that one, guys.
Good stuff.
Bulgari, right? With a V. It's Italian or something, Roman. I think I'm going to do something toned down. I think I'll wear the other one. Anyways, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for this special edition of Talcott Tuesday. Live Without Fear, Baltimore edition. Peace.
America. This is your president, Donald J. Trump, the big man, number 45. And when I become number 47, America is gonna freaking hear our freaking voices. So I want you to subscribe to Barnabas at Midlife Bro Logic. He's the number one voice of the Donald J. Trump campaign. Subscribe, like, tattoo it on your body, brand it on yourself. Let the world know about Midlife Bro Logic. It's the number one YouTube channel on all Trump operations. Make sure that you like and subscribe to Midlife Bro Logic. It's the number one Trump news channel for my campaign of 2024.